The moments in our lives in the year of 2025. Welcome to Silo Voice Wrestling on YouTube and the Silo Voice Wrestling podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Jason C. McLean, and I'm joined by my brother, Joe.
I'm not your brother.
Oh, okay. What if Mom watches this?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. So, this is another 2025.
Did I throw you? Did I throw you?
Yes, you did. But that's a moment. That was a moment we just experienced. It was a swerve. It was something like that. So
it was an unscripted moment.
Yeah. So we're releasing a bunch of year in review videos. For this one, we're just going to focus on stuff related to moments. First of all, let's start with promo of the year. I'm going to start with promo of the year.
You give me yours, and I'll tell you my better choice.
Okay. Well, first of all, I have a couple of honorable mentions. Stuff like Cena's pipe bomb or reverse pipe bomb on CM Punk. John Cena's "You're all terrible to me" promo from Raw. That was another good one. Punk's promo, basic Punkonomics. I didn't like it as much as the Cena's pipe bomb, but it was still good. My pick for promo of the year, though, was Becky Lynch in Dublin, Ireland on SmackDown. Lacing into the crowd. Like she gets the crowd. She's a heel. She gets the crowd thinking that she's actually on their side. And then she says, we should have never come here. You people don't deserve this. I'm the best in the world. And it was just so, I was almost falling for it. And I was like, no, nail it. Kept the heel. This is great. I loved it. It woke me right up. I thought I picked that as my promo.
That was a very good promo. My better choice, May 5th, 2025, Raw. Paul Heyman speaking to Jey Uso. Go back and watch it. Go back and watch it. But don't watch just the setup, because he tricks Jey into giving Seth a heavyweight title match later that night. But watch the beginning of the promo where Paul Heyman explains why he turned on Punk and why he turned on Roman. First of all, everything he's saying actually makes sense, but he gets so red and he gets so emotional, he gets so out of breath that Jey, I don't know if this was scripted or not, but Jey, after he's done this promo, stops and he's like, first things first, are you okay? And it's like, it was so good. You're probably like, I don't know what just watch it.
And that's what Jey says. And just, okay, you're okay, but what does this have to do with me?
Yeah, what does that have to do with me?
They're talking about the world heavyweight.
I mean, the commitment, and I felt him in that moment. And giving Paul Heyman promo here, I don't think is very surprising.
No, he's an expert at it. By the way, listen to his interview with Stephanie McMahon on her podcast. Actually, really very, very interesting story.
Okay, that's the interview of the year, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we go on to surprise of the year?
Surprise of the year. Yes. Surprise of the year. You want me to go? Am I first?
I think we're gonna have the same answer. So yeah, go first.
Honestly, the surprise of the year for me is, even though everyone thinks that it's the big one, I'm gonna actually say it was Naomi choosing to cash in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because I was like,
that's definitely on the list. If there was two, I would have picked that as my second.
The Cena one, that's your first one, obviously.
If there was two, it would have been my second choice.
Yeah. Well, that's my choice for something. But a surprise of the year, I would go with Naomi's, just because, like, out of nowhere, we thought she was done. I was so sure she was going to cash in on the SmackDown on Stratton or Jade got it or something.
Everyone was convinced she was going for Tiffany. She was a SmackDown superstar.
After that match, it was just like, does this match, the one thing I did not expect on this match was a damn cash in after such a great match. So yeah, that is my surprise of the
very good choice. And I picked the obvious one, which was John Cena turning heel. I didn't see it coming. According to Jason here, anybody who did see it coming is lying.
Yeah.
Maybe you out there, you saw it coming. I love to be surprised in wrestling. It's not always. Normally cash-ins, I'm not. Yeah. Normally heel turns, I'm not. But normally they're very well telegraphed. This was totally surprising. It's the obvious choice, but you didn't say pick a cool different one. You said pick the obvious choice, so I picked the obvious choice.
Yeah. Okay, so we also had
Return of the Year. I think we're going to agree on this one as well.
One, 2, 3. AJ Lee.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. AJ Lee. I should have had the glasses on. Yeah. AJ Lee. No, I guess neither
It
of
was
us.
definitely not a surprise.
What's interesting is neither of us were watching when AJ Lee was originally part of the WWE. Like that was the time where I wasn't watching. I watched in the Attitude Era, the Hulkamania era. I think
I knew who she was.
We knew who she was because we knew she was. We'd heard about her, but we hadn't actually seen.
No,
her
I knew
on
who
screen.
she was. Speak for yourself.
Oh, you did. Okay, you were watching back then in the
I knew who she was.
Mid 2000s.
I knew who she was.
Yeah, I was aware of. It was telegraphed a little bit. They're like, I mean, come on, it's like, okay, gee, I wonder who CM Punk's going to get to defend him. Like, they almost they had the point where they were teasing it might be like Rhea Ripley or Bailey or something like that. He even teased that, but we knew it was AJ. But when she came out, oh my god, the crowd was so into it, and the fact that she comes back after over 10 years, and her first promo back, that was when she introduced herself to the new audience. That was great. I loved it. Excellent. Yes. Yeah,
I will just say therapy.
Therapy.
That she had me at therapy. I'm a big fan of therapy, and the way that she's come back, and I think her work with Becky has been phenomenal. And I like that they haven't overused her. She didn't come back and like we see her every week, and I kind of like when they keep.
She comes for the important stuff.
I like that sometimes. They have enough people on the roster. So
yeah, she's not full-time like Punk, but she's she's definitely there.
I knew we'd agree on that one.
And we have, what was the last moment of the year?
We had moment of the year.
Well, my moment of the year was the John Cena heel turn.
Yeah. So I didn't pick that because I picked it for my surprise of the year.
Yeah.
I picked the moment was Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. And after Heyman's undercarriage shot, and he hand out for the chair.
Oh yeah, but he didn't look at his face.
And that moment, he didn't even turn around, and he's like, "Yo, Paul, give me the chair." And when it was the start of the Vision, which is the heel faction extraordinaire of the time nowadays. And so I picked that as the moment because I feel like it set the rest of the year's course of action in play.
And him hitting Punk him hitting Roman in the back of the chair, that's the shield, the old shield.
Yes,
thing, right?
and that just that got the moment, that got the rest of the year off and running.
Okay. Well, I think that's it for this video. I think
that's it for this video.
Okay, so we have more.
But there's plenty other videos.
Plenty of other videos. We're doing a bunch, but for this moment in time, I would say to experience other moments in times, make sure you like, share, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications to get all my wrestling hot takes, cold takes, simmering takes, wrestling opinion pieces, WWE premium live event prediction and review videos, and assorted thoughts on Raw and SmackDown. Until the next video, for Joe and for Silo Voice Studios in Montreal, I'm Jason C. McLean.